Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, and we are back, Vampyr. Right, so following on from last episode, we attended our sister's funeral, and from that, Lady Ashburn just recommended that we should get some closure on that. So we're on our way to St Mary's Church, but we also did get hit hard with some faithfulness. Reverend Kane, so I think us going into the church is just going to not going to really bode well. Although I've said all of this, she doesn't seem hostile, so let's hope that she's a good indicator for the rest of the area. Hang about, boys. St Mary's Church is the main church we've already been to. Here's me thinking it's a different place. What's this? Small flower bouquet for free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. Right, let's talk to her.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
Is she a mute? No, that's just creepy as hell.
Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary.
She's a mute.
A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
What do you mean clever? No way did... I know you understand me. She does understand me, but she can't speak. Right, I'm going to be... This is slightly creepy, but this might actually help us confirm whether she...
Hello, Camellia. How are you?
Whether she is a mute or not.
Come on, girl. Smile. Don't you know Dorothy and I have...
Oh, is she
agreed?
deaf?
We're on the same side. No? All right then, as you wish.
Oh, that guy in the back right. That's a scout, right?
Very well.
See you, mate. You're not helping me.
Bye then.
I don't want to talk to you again. Clayton, I can help you out, my G.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
I can help you, son.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
Give the medicine.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
So your quality's just gone up.
Have you any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I'll never know what goes on in that place. But as long as people are getting better, I'll stop investigating her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that, G, but apparently I can't be with that because I have to kick her out of her profession.
Farewell.
Who are you? You're new.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick, though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
None of that.
Goodbye, miss.
I don't want to talk to you, woman.
Take care of yourself.
I'm
as
doing a
best
respectable
you can.
business of killing zombies, potentially killing people if I need to, and doing some blood transfusion transplant things. I suppose they're not transplants, but sampling, that's it. And researching an epidemic. Don't want none of that shady business, woman.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour,
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
Hang on, right. So we're going to get closure. However, this guy, he might inadvertently hurt us with the holy power. No need for kindly. I'm not going to do that. I don't need company. This is a personal matter. I don't want to say these things. This is just rude. He's just asked to help us.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son.
100.
If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
No, I don't understand why you go for help, you get help, and you don't want to talk.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
I'm going to be definitely forthcoming, and we'll just take any beef that comes from the truth.
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
I mean, it was an accident, and she was murdered, and she's laid to rest. This is going to open up a can of worms, but I'm going to say
an accident. A terrible, terrible accident.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
Yeah.
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
Raw, man. Just chill
I have
out.
a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
Forgive me. There's no point telling her about vengeance.
There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
100%, mate. Let's get to the bottom of this. The thing is, right, we'll get to the bottom of this, but equally, I think it's quite important to... Like, you don't want to have that burden.
Between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Bruv, what? I don't understand some of the interactions sometimes. I think this is a bit confusing. So...
Most of them don't speak English.
am I supposed to interview him? Right, I don't want to talk to you. Honestly, if there's any wars to happen, I just want to run right through. See if I can get away with that.
Vicious bugger! God walks with me!
I've just got shot in the back.
All back to the house!
This way. Citizen Kane hitting me.
you. I remember you.
Oh wow, what?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Stop your riddles, there's no point. He's just going to carry on with another one. What are you? I've just asked that. He just said I'm the land, so let's...
You selected me. Chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur. I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
I mean, I'm with you on that one, you know. Definitely with you on that one. Before we go to Edgar, I think we might go and try and convince her to go to Whitechapel. Then that way, when we go back, if we heal everyone and talk to everyone, then she's there. So it's just an extra potential victim, depending on how she treats us. So
the
also,
vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity. Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
So boys, apologies for that little interruption there. The game sort of froze, so I had to come back in and set it up just to make sure. I wanted to, you know, I didn't want to risk just carrying on just in case anything will happen. But I believe I was saying, while I rudely get slapped up by everyone here, let's stab this guy. Yeah, so while I was rudely interrupted, I think I know why everything's getting hard. And I think this might be a drawback of playing the good guy. If you play the good guy, heal everyone. Yes, their quality goes up, but I'm not embracing anyone. I'm not taking anyone... Essentially, I'm not earning any XP other than fighting everyone that is basically a higher level than me. See, I didn't get anything for that. That was 385. I just killed that guy and nothing. So I want to see... how. So I've got 15 XP for that. Yeah, so we're not getting big chunks of XP to go towards our levels. So that was, look, 5. I've got 5 XP for killing that guy, and he's 3 levels above me. It's going to be a bit of an issue, so we probably need to check whether we want to war anyone and stop anyone. Just embrace them and press triangle instead of X, of course. So yeah, so we're on our way to help Shu Hyun. Oh, Jesus. I think it's probably the smartest thing to do is get everyone in Whitechapel at the moment, and then we can just sort of just assess from there. You know, interact with them a bit more. We could just do an episode full of interactions and just see where we go from there in terms of embracing or releasing people. Basically, if anyone talks or looks at us funny, we're gonna kill him. Oh! Am I safe in saying that is our death? Wow. Right. Is she worth it? Is she worth that headache? I got absolutely destroyed. Might as well just call these new people Vlad. Bloody Vlad the Impaler. He just sprinted at me and stabbed me up in the stomach. Damn, man. Right, let's get this another old go. I want to get out of the way of that gunman. Where's this shadow trap that I've unlocked? I've got to take that hit. There's one here and get out. Let's just play this some more. It's good that you don't lose any XP when you die. You know, in games like this, especially Dark Souls, you lose everything you have. Yeah. Go away. Yeah, so you lose everything you have. Go away, man. You lose everything you have, and then where you die, that's the position where you get them souls back. Well, obviously Dark Souls, you collect souls. So, obviously, the harder the person that you kill, the more souls that you get. Vice versa, and then use these souls to level up. Especially, it's basically like the XP bar that we've got on this game here. But you have one opportunity to pick all of them up and restore yourself. If you don't do that... He literally just looked at me, you idiot! No, now there's another guy after me. Oh, I almost tunnel visioned that. That hit me. You're joking. You're absolutely joking. I should probably try and use that mid... I didn't want to try it there, but I'm thinking maybe if I use that mid-charge, and hopefully that interrupts the charge. I don't know how, you know, if he gets any sort of invincibility frames and all that jazz, but way too early. Good to know that there's easy prey that I can sort of... Oi, grenade, grenade, grenade. Oh, that's not like a full-on grenade, eh? Nope. All this... Why is she being an idiot? She's just chilling in the cemetery. On the basis that she's still there, I think she's probably... Like, I think... Because she wanted to find her husband. I think... He's probably done in. As not nice as that sounds. Is there someone to my left as well? Oi! What? Let's get rid of this guy first. I'm doing the same old stupid movements. Oh no. I don't know what's happening, boys. I'm tunnel visioning way too much, and I'm not paying attention to my stamina here. Like there, like why in any sense of the word would I have gone for that attack? It's a good stamina recovery though, if I definitely get that stun off on them. Come on, son. Oh, lordy lord. Xiao Xun, let's help her out. Hopefully she listens to us.
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Xun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity.
You're
Some way
weird.
to remember my dear Matthew.
I need to convince her somehow, and I don't know how. You should go home, yeah. Go home.
No, not yet. I miss my dear Matthew so much, and I can't forgive myself.
Hint required.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually, you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
I do agree with you, but I don't know if she's not seeing all these monkey dog people that are walking around blinking, jumping, rabid killers. I mean, I get it. Let's just say I agree with you.
I believe silence has a curative effect for the pain we feel. I suppose it provides space for reflection.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
Cheers, girl. Your life in London. I don't think I'm going to get anything from here, but hint required. You have no friends or family about your husband's death.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao Shun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
Let's play out all these hints. We need her to move back.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always
Wow.
made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Okay, let's go back and let's see. Yeah.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
So you going home now? So does that mean I can ask her that question?
You should go home now.
I think you're right.
Bang!
Cemeteries are for
Case
dead,
closed.
or they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
So girl.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Yeah.
Goodbye for now.
Matthew.
Investigation succeeded. Right, let's make our way back to the hospital. No. Wait, this is in the way I came. Where did I come from? Oh, it's just around the side. Okay. I think we might actually take some time out and just to figure out a lot of people's stories. I like kind of completing as many stories. Yeah, I like figuring out as many stories as I can on the way. Not to say that we get sidetracked, although you guys probably have guessed I get distracted so easily. So as an apology for before and an apology for upcoming events, sorry I get so distracted. If I'm literally like a magpie, if anything shiny turns up, like ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy. There's a lot of random loading screens and whatnot, so I don't know if that must be when it considered to move into another area. Right, let's go around the main entrance. Let's go into in the way that we know, because I clearly don't know that there's this way. Whoa. What's happened, woman?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh, I thought she was just gonna up and talk to me and see what happens. Right. I wonder where this goes from here. Obviously, I'm going to talk about the embodiment of that Shadow Man. Let's say Shadow Man, the man of blood that is the land, and I am his. Did he say shepherd? I'm not too sure. But on that note, I think before we have a conversation with Edgar or whoever's behind this door, because it seems like he's warring someone. We should probably say until next time. So, roll safe, troll safe, and stay woke.